Good morning. This is Steve from LotPro.com with today's auto news. This week, Jack Telnack, the former Ford Vice President of Global Design, who first penned the groundbreaking Ford Taurus design, was inducted into the Automotive Hall of Fame in Dearborn, Michigan. For those of you out there that weren't around at the time, all I can say is you had to be there to appreciate it. By that, I mean that in order to really appreciate how much different the original Ford Taurus was and what it meant to the image and bottom line of the Ford Motor Company, you'd have to return with us now to those less than thrilling days of yesteryear. Back in the early 80s, Ford Motor Company found itself lagging behind both General Motors and Chrysler in bringing to market modern front-wheel drive vehicles. Sure, Ford had an entry-level car, the Tempo, but its mainstream sedan was a slab-sided rear-wheel drive vehicle called the LTD, itself a descendant of the Granada, which was a sedan remembered chiefly for its early advertising campaign in which Ford tried to compare it to a Mercedes-Benz 280. But that all changed in 1986, when the new Ford Taurus broke the design mold for affordable family sedans. At a base price of $10,500, the Taurus was the first non-luxury American vehicle to offer flush headlamps, while its design was reminiscent of the Audi 5000 luxury sedan. Telnack himself explained his design inspiration this way: "It was my time in Europe that influenced me to expand and push for a more functional approach to vehicle design that considered aerodynamics and its contribution to fuel economy." In its inaugural year, the Taurus was named Motor Trend Car of the Year for 1986. It was also named a Car and Driver's 10 Best list that same year, the first of 7 appearances. The Taurus, though, also had its critics. Derided by no less than Chrysler chairman Lee Iacocca as a jelly bean car, Ford went on to sell over 200,000 copies of the milestone in its first year. On its way to saving Ford, more than 1 million Tauruses were sold in the next 3 years, finishing in the top 3 in the U.S. in car sales in all but its first year. By the time the company was finished producing the first generation in 1991, more than 2 million of the iconic vehicles had made their way through dealer showrooms to the driveways of Middle America. In the course of doing this, it changed forever the way American car companies design passenger vehicles. According to a statement from Ford, when he was informed of his upcoming induction into the Hall of Fame, Telnack responded, "I was surprised, deeply touched, and honored that they selected me. I'm sure the Taurus was a big driver in this decision." Yes, it was, Mr. Telnack, and all of us here at LotPro.com thank you for designing it. This is Steve from LotPro.com. Have a great day.